And welcome back to another round of Dead by Daylight. We're playing a killer round. We're playing as the Plague, who we normally don't play as, but we'd like to play more with her. We just need the practice. What better time than now, right? Let's take a look at the loadout. We're running Ruin and Undying. That's going to try to give us some generator slowdown. How long are those totems going to stay up? Based on past games, probably like 30 seconds, but we'll see and hope for the best. Barbecue and chili to let us know where survivors are after a hook and give us some sweet blood point bonuses. Infectious fright. Anytime we down somebody, anyone within our terror radius is going to scream and let us know where they're at. We're running the severed toe to increase the rate survivors gain infection from interactions and the infected emetic, which will moderately increase the vial purge effectiveness. Again, we don't play as the Plague that often, but she's a killer we'd like to get some practice with. We have a daily with her, so this is as good a time as any. How are we going to do? We'll find out in a second. All right, we're at the Blood Lodge, Autohaven Wreckers for this match, and as a Plague, you want to try to get people as sick as quickly as possible. So we're going to start throwing up on some of these generators here as we move across the map. I have no idea where our totems are, but I'm just going to guess they're in terrible locations because, well, lately that's the way our games have gone. The totem spawns have been just absolutely atrocious. Yep, and as we said, there goes one right off the bat. And there... Are you kidding me? Well, 2 totems gone, so all of our generator regression is already gone. All right, Cheryl. I don't think you have anything over here. Well, you have my incompetence. That's going to help you. God darn it. All right. This is already off to, you know, about the start we expected it to. Our totems lasted, like I said, what was that? Not even enough time for us to cross the map to defend them. So, you know, pretty much par for the course. 2 gens are done. I mean, at some point, I guess we already have to start thinking about a 3 gen. Well, we're going to head back to the hook at this point. The Meg's going to be infected. Yeah, let's get you infected there, buddy. You're going to start feeling it there in a second, aren't you? When are you going to be fully infected? Like now? Now you're fully infected. Yeah, that flashlight's fine, buddy. We're just going to cart you down to the basement, too, because why not? And they're literally just going to be powering through gens as quickly as possible at this point. Hey, somebody headed to the basement. Awesome. We're absolutely going to follow you. Oh, where are you going, Cheryl? Meg? They've done smart. They've cleansed on the other side of the map. Get you down. All right, other survivor ran this way, and they're going to pick him up. Come here, Megan. Megan? At this point, they only need to get one gen done. They're going to all be cleansing. Where'd you go, Meg? The problem is that they have a gen on the other side of the map. All right. Cheryl? All right. And this is kind of an awkward spot for a pool, but all right, Adam, we're going to at least kill you. No, we're going to at least kill you. see where everybody else is at. Everybody else is healthy, and they're on separate generators, so. Of course you had adrenaline, Meg. And of course your friends already told you to go ahead and get on the door. Other Meg? All right, Meg, let's pull you over here. Yeah, I see the flashlight. At this point, Cheryl, you want to come and take a shot? Be my guest. Or at least going to load up with some yeah, Cheryl, you might want to leave. Yep, Miss Meg is not getting out of here. Nope, that's gonna be the end of the match. We end up with a 2K, we end up with a safety pip, and we end up with probably a what went wrong video. What went wrong? Well, it's a common occurrence. Killers need slowdown for generators, especially when you're working with with survivors who are working together in groups, because they're going to be more well coordinated than when you face off against solo players. Who was in a group in this? I would not be surprised if all four of them were, but we know two of them were for certain. When we hooked, that was who did we kill? That was the Jake. When we killed the Jake and hooked him, we saw on barbecue two people on generators that were separated by a decent bit. And all of a sudden, one of the people bolted from the generator and headed for the exit gate. That was the Meg. And the only reason you're going to get off a generator at that point and run to the exit gate, or towards the exit gate, which is where we headed, is simply because, well, your partner has told you that, hey, my gen's going to pop, get to a door. So we already knew we were facing at that point. I mean, we kind of could have suspected it anyway, but we definitely knew at that point that we were facing off against the team. And a well-coordinated team is definitely going to get generators done a lot more efficiently and a lot quicker. You need generator slowdown against that. And unfortunately, generator slowdown in the form of hex perks, since the developers continue, even on reworked maps, to put totems in absolutely terrible locations. They spawn survivors right in front of them. They spawn the totems right in front of generators that need to be worked on, right in the wide open. We lost Ruin and Undying. We lost half of our perks. And we have to look back and see exactly how long that took. But I believe both of our totems were gone within the first minute of the match. One of them was across the map. We didn't even have time to get over there to even try to defend it. even if we'd known somebody was on it, we just assumed when we saw it was right next to a generator that someone had spawned right next to it, and that's exactly what happened. That was one of them. If we had lost one and could have had some generator slow down, we might have had a chance in this match to do better. But once we lost both, then, well, our only pressure at that point was going to be to start getting people down. We did do not a horrible job with it. Again, we need more practice with Plague than we've done. We definitely need to work on her aiming with the Vile Purge and the Corrupt Purge, but were able to land some hits with Corrupt Purge that normally in the past we haven't been able to do. And we at least safety pipped in this match. We got 2 people dead. We were not leaving that Meg that we did kill. That was this Meg right here, the rank 8. We were not leaving that Meg. We had a gate right there that was mostly finished. We knew the other Meg had been in the vicinity, but she had taken off and had met the Cheryl back by the other gate that was open. We could see Cheryl attempting to make a rescue, but once we got our Corrupt Purge, that was going to make it very, very difficult for them to come in for a rescue. If they did, we had the ability to hit them with a ranged attack first, and then afterwards, that would have made things much easier for us to get a down with that. And even though one of them had borrowed time, again, with the distance that they had, the Meg that was on the hook did not have decisive strike. So if they had gotten her off the hook with our Corrupt, we could have just re-downed them. And again, that's something that when you're part of a group together, is that the person on the hook doesn't have DS, and hey, if you go and pull me down, they're just going to re-down me and I'm probably going to die. So that's another reason that even with borrow time, once we got our Corrupt Purge with that pool, they did not attempt to make a rescue at that point. They did smart. They cleansed at pools that were far away from me, so I really couldn't get my power. The only pool I really had access to in the beginning was at the top of the Blood Lodge, and that was kind of an awkward pool to get to. Otherwise, they did the smart thing. They cleansed late, and they cleansed on the far side of the map, which was going to make me have to go all the way across the map to get my power. And again, that's just for a Plague. No generator slowdown, having to go across the map or to awkward places to get your Corrupt Purge to work. These are recipes for disaster. They also stayed split up. Infectious Fright never really showed us anybody in the vicinity whenever we did get it down, and because of that, well, we didn't really have a chance to snowball. And the Plague can snowball when things go right. When things go wrong, that's what happens. Generators get done quickly, and the match gets over with in a hurry. Anyway, that's going to be the end of our match. Thank you so very much for watching. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe button while you're here. We have new videos as we disconnect out of our game. We have new videos on a daily basis on the channel. And you can follow us at the link below on Twitch at Geriatric Gaming 11 and get notified whenever we go live there. Until the next time, thanks again so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next Dead by Daylight.